why did this happen to us? Why just us? Why not the Chinese? Right? Why just us? Right? And what we're showing is because we are God's chosen people. That's what we're showing. We are God's people. Right? And for disobeying Him is the reason why we're here serving punishment.
Right. Are they the fans or are they fam? Is it real love? My paranoia, I've been tripping lately, I've been trading my heart. I pray that we make it and I hope that we don't fall apart.
Alright, so why did we go into slavery as a people? You know? Do you go to church?
Yeah, I go to church.
You go to church? What denomination?
Huh?
What denomination are you?
What you mean?
What are you, like Baptist, Pentecostal?
Baptist, yeah.
You're a Baptist.
Yeah.
All right. You believe in God.
Yeah.
You believe in the Bible.
Yeah.
All praises. Now, is there anywhere in the Bible that God says that you should be a Baptist?
Bring it out.
No?
No.
So why are you a Baptist?
Wake them up. That's what they teach us.
That's what they're teaching, right? But now you grow.
Yeah.
You can do your own reading.
Yeah.
You can do your own research. Should you just keep following everybody? No, you have to read for yourself.
That's right.
All right, you have to find out who you are and find out for yourself what God requires of you. So now I asked you earlier, why did, because you're familiar with slavery, right? Why did slavery happen to us? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Drop everything else. I had to let the demon go. All praises. Read that, verse 15. Huh?
You going to explain it to me?
Yes,
Oh, okay, okay.
I will. Read verse 1 first.
1 and 1?
Yeah, 101. Do 101 and then 28 verse 1. All right, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So the whole book of Deuteronomy was Moses speaking to our forefathers, the Israelites.
That's right.
All right, now go to 28 verse 1.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To what?
To do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
Did you hear that? He says, if we do what? If we do his commandments, he will set us up on high above all nations. Right now, are we above all nations? No. All right. What do you think? What happened? If us keeping his commandments will put us on high above all nations, what happened to us to be underneath all nations?
Control, I would say, like control.
Control?
Yeah.
Why? So you mean the other nations are controlling us?
Nah, no, I'm saying like our nation like controlling us. Yeah.
All right, read verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So this is the flip side of that. It shall come to pass, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
So if you disobey God's commandments, curses, read,
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You see that? So for disobeying God's commandments, curses came upon us and overtook us. Right? Read verse 68.
Verse 68.
Here's one of the curses. Right? Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So my sister, we're showing our people, my brother right here, right, how we know who we are according to the Bible. Because if I asked you, what's your nationality, what would you say?
African American.
African American, right? So, when did we become African American? Have we always been African American? When did we become that?
I guess when they brought us over here, right?
When they brought us over here, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Is what I'm assuming.
So before that, what were we?
Before God, where were we?
Before we became African American, before they brought us over
Were we in
here.
Africa? No.
I mean, we were in Africa.
Where was we?
We were in Africa because if you look on this map, this is the slave route. This is Africa right here, right? That's how they separated us throughout the whole world, right? But why did this happen to us? Why just us? Why not the Chinese? right? Why just us, right? And what we're showing is because we are God's chosen people. That's what we're showing. We are God's people.
That's right.
Right? And for disobeying Him is the reason why we're here serving punishment.
Right.
What do I mean by punishment? Look at the way we're living as a people. Right? Trash everywhere, poor education, poison food, liquor store everywhere.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
So, here's one of the curses in the Bible that shows us who we are. Read that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So, when the Israelites were in Egypt, what were they doing in Egypt? Remember, Moses went to Egypt and told Pharaoh what? Let my people go. Right? What were his people doing in Egypt? Yeah.
Slave?
There were slaves in Egypt.
That's
Do you
right.
agree?
Yes.
The Israelites were slaves for 430 years in Egypt. When Moses went back to save them out of Egypt, right? But God is saying here, if you disobey my commandments, read that again from top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
Meaning into slavery again. How?
with ships.
So how did we come here? Ships.
That's right.
Ships. You agree? We came here by way of slave ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So now, once we got off the slave ships, what happened to us? My sisters, my brothers, once we got off the slave ships, what happened to us? Were we free?
No. We went straight to work.
We went straight to work. How did they distribute us?
By plantations.
Selling us, right? Auction blocks, right? Read that again.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there
Once you got off the slave ships, read.
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto who?
Your enemies.
Sounds right so far? We were sold to who? Who?
They sold us to plantations. And
And who is the enemy that we were sold to?
white.
Right? The white man. The white man.
That's
We were sold to the white man. But we have to face the truth. Alright? My sister, make sure you call the number in the back of the flyer. Alright? So
It was a documentation saying how to make a slave. Because they couldn't control us.
the Willie Lynch letter. The Willie Lynch letter. That's what we're talking about. Oh, please read it again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen
For slave men
and bondwomen,
and slave women, read.
and no man shall buy you.
And no one can save us. No one could save us out of this condition. Martin Luther King tried, right? But we're still here. And Malcolm X tried, right? But we're still here.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation